And I'm going to do an air layer on this calamansi lime so you can see the steps and the tools I use to propagate your own fruit trees. So I like to use a tool pouch if you're doing a lot of air layering. It makes it a bit quicker. So we have ties to tie the tin foil. We have tin foil. I have this special air layering tool to ring the trees, which if you're doing a lot of trees, works pretty well. Aloe vera, which is like a natural rooting hormone. I've had good success with it. I have a lot growing, so that's what I use. And a small pocket knife to trim the inner bark or scrape the inner bark. And some soil. And you want to have it, make sure your soil's wet, not too wet. You can squeeze some of the moisture out at the end once it's wrapped. And this is just potting soil. You could use peat moss or sphagnum moss. So you're going to want to remove any of the branches, thorns from the area where you want to do your air layer. And then with my air layering tool, I'm going to go ahead and ring around the tree. And you want your air layer to be just below a node or branch on the tree, so that's where the roots are going to grow out. So we'll go around a couple times. Then I'll do another one. About an inch or so of the bark taken off. I'll take my knife, take that bark off. And then you want to scrape this inner part, all the inner cambium layer. Make sure it's down to the bare wood all the way around. And then I'll cut a slice of my aloe vera. I like to use a small slice so I'm not, if there's any kind of disease on the tree, I'm not spreading it to other trees. I can just throw this piece away when I'm done. And get plenty of it all the way around the cut. And the top part of the cut is where your roots are going to come out. So like I said, you want to have that top part right below a node or a branch on the tree. And then I'll take a piece of my tin foil, maybe about a foot long. I like to make it into kind of a pouch shape. Just use my fist. This will help hold the soil a little better. I got my soil inside my tin foil. And then I just want to wrap this around the tree, around that cut. Making sure the dirt gets all the way around both sides. And then I'll squeeze this top shut. The bottom. Make sure it's wrapped nice and tight. Then I'm going to take a couple of my ties and tie the top and the bottom of the foil. Hold it in place tight. And then I like to pop a few holes in the tin foil so you get so much rain here. It helps let some of the moisture out that might run down the branch into there and otherwise just sit in there. And if you're in a drier area, you might not need to do that. It's kind of experiment, you know, wherever you're at. And then I give it a good squeeze the excess water out, make sure the soil's nice and tight on the tree, and that's it. So like and subscribe for more videos.